everybody. My name is Dan Skip Allen, and this is a special sports battlefield match. Two people that are not that good with sports, but they wanted to do a sports battlefield match in honor of Nico's week, Nico's special week. And Nico, take it away.
Yes. So again, this is day 3, match number 2 of the John Regoli Memorial Triviathon for THON. # trivia, the number 4 THON. And yes, we are basically I'm competing pretty much every day this week in a trivia of some medium to raise money for the 4 Diamonds Pediatric Cancer Research Fund in partnership with Penn State THON. I'm a Penn State New Kensington student, and THON is very important to me because I lost my dad to brain cancer 1 year ago. And yeah, this is kind of a special match for me in that I've never played Robert the Hobbit Parker one-on-one before. And it was a matter of just finding what medium would suit us both. Like, he is obviously a very knowledgeable movie competitor. In terms of wrestling and TV, I am superior to him. So it was just like, where can we find a nice balance? And so I gave him the option of either sports battlefield or jukebox trivia over on Take 3. Robert, because he has such a knowledgeable sports guy in his manager in Cody Newberry, he went with sports, and so therefore you saw me take on Jay Burns in jukebox trivia this past Monday, because whatever option Robert didn't take, I was going to face Jay. And so here we are. I am now facing Robert the Hobbit Parker one-on-one for the very first time in sports battlefield, in sports trivia. And yeah, just click the link in the description below. You can donate to the 4 Diamonds Pediatric Cancer Research Fund, and together we are going to help cure cancer for the kids.
Well said, Nico. And I'm glad to be involved in this whole week of matches in any capacity that I can be. And in this case, I wrote the entire match and I'm hosting, and my co-host is Mr. Caleb Coho. Caleb, how are you doing this fine afternoon?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to see Robert finally get in the ring of sports and see how that goes. I'm also excited to see Nico's trivia week continue. It's a great cause, and I'm a little curious to see how the exhaustion, how the stress of playing match after match might take its toll on Nico today, or if it only makes him stronger to come out with a victory. So this is going to be great to watch.
Yeah, indeed. Robert, how do you feel about this whole entire match, this whole week for Nico, and this special cause that he's doing this week?
Yeah, it's certainly a great cause. Definitely props to him for that. As far as us playing, we have never faced one-on-one, and when Nico is talking about, sort of finding the right medium for us to play, it's more so finding a medium that he has a chance. But I'm excited to play him in sports because it's something that I know very limited amount about. So I'm interested to get into this ring and see if I actually might know more than I think I do. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll see. The wrestling match the other night went very well, and I'm hoping this goes very well as well. So with that being said, let's give our proper introductions. And in the red corner, fighting out of House Nightfury, Nico Suave Regoli. And the blue corner, fighting out of Alpha Alliance, Robert the Hobbit Parker. Come out, touch gloves, and hope we have a good fight, guys.
Okay. I just want to state before you explain how the rules work, to the people from Pittsburgh, my fellow Pittsburghers watching at home, if there is a Pittsburgh question that I miss, I just want to state for the record, I am solely an MMA guy. I have probably seen more high school football games than I have seen Steelers games. I have probably seen more fights than I have seen any other game of any other sport on this wheel. So please don't be mad at me if I perform badly in this one.
All right, so the rules are this. There's going to be 10 round 1 questions in 10 various categories. Those are the same categories that are going to be in round 2, except in round 2, it's going to be on a wheel and you're going to choose. I'm going to spin the wheel and we're going to find out what category you're going to get. And you have a second choice if you don't like the first choice. Or if you hit players or opponent's choice, you could pick your category or you could pick the category for the opponent. So that there's always that in there that could change things up a little bit. And there is 14 categories in round 3. Some fun categories in round 3, a couple that I thought maybe you guys would enjoy. I threw a couple extra categories in there just for this very match. So for Nico and Robert, are you guys ready?
Ding, ding.
Let's do it.
Caleb, are you ready?
Absolutely. Let's get into it.
All right, I will take question number 1. In the category of baseball, where do the Boston Red Sox play their home games at?
Fun fact, Robert Parker's manager, Cody Newberry, probably the biggest Boston Red Sox fan I have ever met.
Next to me. I've been watching the Red Sox for 40 years. I know. I don't give me started on the Iron Man match. I don't want to hear it. They asked some really deep cut questions in that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Pens down. Nico, what do you got?
Is that Wrigley Field?
Oh,
Ooh, that's in
man.
Chicago.
Unfortunately, no. Robert.
Fenway Park.
That's
Robert
correct.
takes the early lead, 1-0. I gotta write that down here. Write 1-0 down here.
Robert striking first blood after the baseball question as we get into the second question, which comes in the category of the NFL. Who won the 2002 Super Bowl where they defeated the St. Louis, now LA, Rams?
Yeah, I figured I try to put some softballs in here for you guys because I knew how difficult
That's a
sports was.
softball?
Yeah, that's a softball. Isn't that a softball, kid?
Okay.
I mean, it's not a bad NFL question. I think I could have pulled it, but this is going to be this is already a fun match. I'm excited.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Robert, what do you got?
Steelers, I don't know.
Ooh,
Unfortunately not.
Steelers.
Nico.
Is it your gross New England Patriots?
As a matter of fact, it is.
It would be the disgusting New England Patriots.
As a
Adam
matter of fact-
Vinatieri with the last-second field goal.
Oh, man. So we got a barn burner going. We got 1-1 here after the 2 questions. And the third question is in the category of the NBA or basketball, just not basketball in general, not the NBA. What NBA Hall of Famer was nicknamed after a Sesame Street character? Yeah. There's all kinds of nicknames in sports. It's a lot of the times it's how people look and stuff like that. So they kind of get attached to these kinds of nicknames and stuff. I don't know if anybody knew this, but this is
It's just like nicknames in the trivia leagues. I don't know where it came from, but Joffrey has been following me around for a year, and I don't like it.
Oh, wow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nico, what do you got?
Is it Larry Bird?
As a matter of fact, it is. Robert, what do you got?
I just wrote Oscar the Grouch.
Larry Bird is the
I
correct.
love it. I love it.
I actually gave that point to Robert by accident, not Nico.
I got it on my board too, so don't worry.
He was known as Big Bird.
That makes sense.
Your fourth question. Fourth question comes in the category of auto racing. Which retired NASCAR driver was known as the Rainbow Warrior?
This is my favorite NASCAR driver. I followed him when I was just like a teenager, and I had no idea how great this guy was going to turn out to be. But I was glad I did become a fan of his when I did, because he became one of the greats of all time, and I absolutely love this guy. So
I'm guessing that his name is not Lightning McQueen.
Unfortunately, I can't
Only
say.
I
know you're a Cars guy. I know you're a Cars guy, Caleb. I did like the animation in Cars 3. 5, 4,
Cars 3 is my Toy Story
2,
3.
1. Pens down. Robert, what do you got?
Chick Hicks.
Chick Hicks.
Hey, I love it.
Oh, man.
This is great.
Nico, what do you got?
Oh, it's sad. I've seen this question numerous times going for the sports doc, and I still didn't remember it, so I put down a fictional racer, Ricky Bobby.
Oh, man. Wow, guys. Wow.
I'm looking for Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon,
the Rainbow Warrior. DuPont Chevrolet was the sponsor, and he had all these different colors because of automotive finishes. And so it was like a rainbow on his car. That's why they called him the Rainbow Warrior. All right. So now we're into question number 5. Question number 5 in golf/tennis. Golf/tennis. What golf club is used for hitting the ball out of a sand trap? And I'll take 2 answers here. I'll take one of 2 answers.
Okay.
One of 2 answers.
Yeah.
The only golf that I play is mini golf, and I am the king of it.
Oh, we got a challenge.
When Multiplex goes to Chicago, if we could find a mini golf course, we have a mini golf course, Robert, I will take you on $100 on the line.
Betting money on that. I am not betting money.
I'm not putting $100 on that.
Loser goes through a table, right?
Yeah, loser goes through a table.
When you come to Florida, Caleb, we'll play mini golf. I have a place for us to go. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Nico, what do you got?
Is it a wedge?
All right. Go to Robert first. Hold on.
Yeah, it's either a wedge or an iron. Those are the 2.
All right. Well, it's technically, guys, I'm going to give it to you because you guys got it's a sand wedge or pitching wedge. But because you guys got wedge, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you both. And
I would give them for wedge.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Sand wedge or pitching wedge, but I'll give it to you. You said wedge, so that's good enough.
Your next question comes in the category of hockey. Big sport up here in the Minnesota-Wisconsin area. What team did the legendary Boston Bruins defenseman Ray Bourque get traded to later?
I screwed up. It's Ray Bourque. It's Ray Bourque.
Ray Bourque? Oh,
yeah.
Ray Bourque get traded to later in his career so he could be on a team that could contend for a Stanley Cup.
This is a very famous trade in NHL.
Because of the pause in the question, can you please repeat it?
I'll give that a repeat.
Yeah, it's a free repeat. Free repeat.
What team did legendary Boston Bruins defenseman Ray Bourque get traded to later in his career so he could be on a team that would contend for a Stanley Cup?
This is a very famous trade because this guy had never won a Stanley Cup with the Boston Bruins. And so this is a very popular decision. A lot of people were like, yeah, we're glad you did this, Bruins, because you care about your players and you sent them to another team so we can win.
I'm waiting for Rocco Grimaldi to win a Stanley Cup. Hometown hero of mine. Actually a personal friend, Rocco Grimaldi. Love him.
Oh, okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Robert.
Chicago Blackhawks.
Ooh, good guess, but not. Nico.
My Pittsburgh Penguins.
Good guess, but not.
Looking for the Colorado Avalanche.
He was traded to the Colorado Avalanche, and he did win a Stanley Cup with the Colorado Avalanche in his very last year of playing. And I thought that was a very nice thing to do for the Bruins to be able to send him there. And it helped the Avalanche because they needed a Hall of Fame defenseman, and he's one of the greats. All right, so back to question number 7, golf/tennis, but this time it's tennis. What famous women's tennis player is Andre Agassi married to? Very, very famous women's tennis player that Andre Agassi is married to. I guess their children are going to be great athletes. Let's put it that way.
I don't know who that person is.
Well, when you hear the name, you'll like, oh, okay.
Well, no, I know famous women's tennis players. I don't know who that guy is.
Andre Agassi? You don't know who Andre Agassi is? Oh,
I've never heard that name before in my life.
Oh, man, one of the greatest American tennis players. He's from Las Vegas, long hair. Just a really cool dude coming up through the ranks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Nico, what do you got?
Is it Maria Sharapova?
Good guess, but unfortunately, no.
I
Robert?
wrote down Serena Williams.
Ah, wow. No, he is married to Steffi Graf. Steffi Graf holds all the records in women's tennis until the Williams sisters came around. So Andre Agassi and her are a very popular couple in the sports circles and tennis circles, needless to say.
All right. Your next question comes in the category of MMA/boxing.
Yay! Something.
What professional boxer? Sorry, what?
I was saying, yay! Something.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I thought you were like, hey, or something. MMA boxing. What professional boxer had a match with Conor McGregor in 2017?
So now that is a softball.
Wow.
I was at a Nickelback concert when this happened.
Of course you were.
No,
It was my first ever. Hey, it was my first ever Nickelback concert, and I didn't go for them. I went for Daughtry, but I ended up walking out a Nickelback fan because they were great.
okay.
That's great too.
I've seen Nickelback 3 times. They're good.
This is
They're
not
great.
softball. This is a wiffle ball. This is a wiffle ball.
Well, I'm just trying to make it so you guys would get some answers.
Nico, you're a wiffle ball. Continue.
4, 3, 2, 1. Robert Parker.
Floyd Mayweather.
Got it right. And Nico.
Specifically, Floyd Mayweather Jr.
All right, you guys both got that one.
Showing off.
I gotta write these answers down here. All right, so in your next question, where are we here?
Number 9.
And number 9. All right. In the category of soccer.
Mhm.
Which English Premier team is known as the Gunners? The Gunners. I watched English Premiership. I got involved about 15, 16 years ago, a buddy, or maybe 20. He got me into soccer, and now I'm a big soccer fan. I have my favorite team is Liverpool over in England. I love the Reds.
Oh, Liverpool. Okay.
And no pun intended, they're owned by the Red Sox, and so it's a perfect match for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Nico, what do you got?
Anyone remember the game Mario Super Sluggers? That was a fun soccer game.
The Mario Super Sluggers is a baseball game. You're looking for Mario Strikers Charged.
Yeah.
The answer is Arsenal FC.
All right. We got someone who got it right here. Oh, look at this. We got
soccer. I know.
Good match. Arsenal. Good job, Robert.
Premier League. I'll get.
And the last question goes to Caleb.
All right. Sorry, did anyone get the soccer one?
I did.
I did. Robert did.
Robert did. Okay. I didn't hear his answer. Cut out for a second. All right. Last question comes to the category of MMA/boxing. Your 10th question. What legendary middleweight fighter was known by his moniker of Hands of Stone?
Hands of Stone. One of my favorite fighters growing up. The middleweight division when I was a kid was incredible in boxing. I mean, then the heavyweight division got popular because of Mike Tyson, but this guy was incredible, and he fought in one of the most popular fights because of something that happened in the fight. But I loved the middleweight division when I was a kid, and this man was one of my favorites. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Robert, what do you got?
Little Mac.
Unfortunately not. Nico?
There's an MMA fighter named Sam Hands of Stone Stout.
Unfortunately, that's not him. He's a boxer. This guy's a boxer. His name is Roberto Duran. They made a movie about him last year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, was that
called Hands of Stone.
Yeah, I remember the movie. I didn't remember the character name.
All right, so tell me if I'm wrong here, Caleb. I got 4-4.
Yep, all tied up at 4 at the end of round 1.
Wow. So, if you got a dime or a nickel or a something we could toss, Caleb.
Have either of them played in Battlefield before?
No.
No, I got a penny. I'm going to toss it.
Yeah, this is a coin toss.
So, Nico, it's your match, so I'm going to ask you to call it in the air, all right?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Tails.
And it's heads. So Robert will go first. And
I get to choose if I want to go first.
yeah, you could choose if you want to go first. Yeah.
I want to go first anyways. It's fine.
All right, so I'm going to get the old handy dandy spin wheel out here.
And while you do that, again, please, everybody watching, click the link in the description below and donate to the John Regoli Memorial Triviathon for THON fund for the Fort Downs Pediatric Cancer Research Fund in partnership with Penn State THON. Together, we can help cure cancer.
Yes, absolutely right. Perfect segue, Nico. All right, so we have 12 categories. Like I said, we have the exact same categories as round one, except you have spinner's choice and opponent's choice. So, Robert, you're going first. And
I'm going first. He gave me the wheel.
No, I said I want to go first.
No, he said he wanted to go first.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
No, I was just messing with him because I said I get to choose, and then I want to go first anyways.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna hit the button here for the wheel to spin on, and we will see where it goes. Here we go.
Boxing.
Spin it again.
Boxing. Okay. Spin
No
it again.
way.
Now, whatever you get this time is what you're stuck with.
It's better than boxing because Nico can't steal. Or
Right.
he'd be able to steal way too easily if it was boxing.
All right. Here we go.
And it's basketball.
Oh, that might be worse.
Basketball. All right.
There's multiple choice, right?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Funny to point out that the player known as the Hobbit is answering basketball questions.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right.
All right. So Caleb is going to read you your questions, Robert, in the category of basketball.
Let's do it.
All right, Robert, your first question in the category of basketball. What current NBA player is the son of past NBA player Del Curry?
Wow.
This guy is an absolute star in the league. So
You're like, okay.
come on.
I don't know if I'm overthinking it. It's Stephen Curry, right? Or Stephen Curry?
Yep,
Stephen
that's
Curry?
correct. 2 points.
Give you-
Steph Curry.
Give you the 2 points. Stephen Curry.
Steph Curry, yeah. That's a name I've heard before. I don't know why that took me so long.
Your second question in basketball. What NBA team moved from Seattle to its current city? Do I tell them the city? Because that is kind of hard to... It's a weird question, Dan.
They're in a new city. They moved
Yeah.
from Seattle to their new city.
Oh, okay. All right. No, they're still for it. I'll say it again. What NBA team moved from Seattle to the current city that it is in?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, the Oklahoma City Thunder, B, the Memphis Grizzlies, C, the Sacramento Kings, or D, the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Let's go with A.
A is correct for 1 point.
A. I knew it wasn't the Timberwolves. That's all I knew.
Yeah. Your third question in basketball. Which NBA Hall of Famer was known as the Mound Round of Rebound?
I screwed that up. It's round mound. Flip that around.
Round Mound of Rebound.
Round mound to rebound. My fault. That's my fault.
Doesn't matter. Multiple choice, please.
Your multiple choice options are A, Karl Malone, B, Draymond Green, C, Charles Barkley, or D, Dennis Rodman.
Is it D?
Is not D the chance for a 1 point steal, Nico?
Okay, here's the thing. I can't steal it because this question was used when I was running Sports Battlefield in a match between Jim and Michael Campbell. So I can't.
Nice.
All right. So what I will do is you got a question off the top of your head, Caleb?
Sure.
All right. Give him whatever you got.
All right.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Apologies.
No, I got it. Which NBA All-Star legend has the record for most points scored in a single game?
You're going to hate me, but multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, B, Wilt Chamberlain, C, Michael Jordan, or D, LeBron James.
Those are very good multiple choice options.
I mean, I've heard of all of them, so they must be. Let's go with B.
That is correct for a point. All right. And your let's see, the fourth question, your final question in round 2. Which NBA player / coach won 6 NBA titles with 2 different teams, the Chicago Bulls and the LA Lakers?
Multiple choice, please.
Your options are A, Pat Riley, B, Phil Jackson, C, Red Auerbach, or D, Casey Jones.
D, Casey Jones.
That is incorrect. A chance for a 1-point steal, Nico.
Okay.
Is it Phil Jackson?
It is Phil Jackson. That's a 1-point steal. And at the end of Robert's round 2, he moves himself up to 8. Nico, with that steal at the end, sees himself with 5. Robert in the lead with 3. Solid round 2.
All right. So now it's your turn to spin the wheel, Nico. You're down by 3. You need to make up some ground here. And here we go. I'm going to do one fake wheel spin just between, and then the next one will be the right one. All right. Because I don't want people to think anything crazy or weird or anything. So, so now this one's going to be the actual real spin.
You guys know which one I want. Hell to the no.
Keep it. Keep it.
Golf. All right. So we'll spin it one more time. Now this is whatever you get. This is what you're stuck with, Nico. All right, here we go.
Golf, whatever it is. Oh, damn it. Ugh.
Opponent's choice.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh
Let's
man.
go soccer.
What?
I want to give him soccer.
You're gonna give him soccer.
Yeah,
All
for
right,
sure.
I will be reading you your questions in the category of soccer, Nico. You have been given that category by Robert, unfortunately. So good luck, sir. All right. Question number 1 in the category of soccer. How many World Cup championships does the United States have? World Cup championships, Nico.
Are we counting both men's and women's?
Men's.
Robert will probably know this, so just to be on the safe side, for steal, multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, 3, B, 2, C, 1, or D, 0.
For some reason, I think it's 2.
That's your choice? That's your final answer, 2?
Yes.
Robert for the steal.
0.
And you are correct.
I should have gone with my gut. I was thinking of the women's team again.
All right. Your next question is question number 2. Who has the most goals in MLS history?
Yeah, multiple choice, please.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, Landon and Donovan, B, Chris Wondolowski, C, Thierry Henry, or D, Taylor Twellman.
Can I hear the choices again, please?
Absolutely. A, Landon Donovan, B, Chris Wondolowski, C, Thierry Henry, or D, Taylor Twellman.
Is it A?
As a matter of fact, it is A. Landon Donovan, that is correct. Good job. All right, question number 3. In the category of soccer. The LA Galaxy are tied for the most MLS championships with what team?
Yeah, multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Chicago Fire, B, Seattle Sounders, C, DC United, or D, Portland Timbers.
Is it DC United?
As a matter of fact, it is. All right. And your fourth question in the category of soccer. Legendary American goalkeeper Tim Howard was a longtime player on what Premier League team? When he wasn't playing for his country, he was playing in another country.
Multiple choice.
All right. A, Everton. B, Tottenham. C, Arsenal. or D, Chelsea?
Is it Everton?
Yes, as a matter of fact, it is. Wow. You navigated soccer very nicely, Nico. So now
I believe it is 10-8.
I got 9-8, but if you got 10,
Was it a 2-point steal or was it a 1-point steal?
1 point steal.
Okay, then it's 9-8.
Yeah. All right. So it's 9-8. Robert, you, my friend, are in the lead by 1 point over Nico Suave Regoli. But Nico, tell me what this event is all about once again.
Once again, this is for the John Regoli Memorial Triviathon for THON. We are raising money for the 4 Diamonds Pediatric Cancer Research Fund in partnership with Penn State THON to raise money for we're trying to cure cancer. That's basically what we're doing. We're trying to end pediatric cancer. We're trying to do a good thing for the families who have shared my struggle, shared other people's struggle, either having battled cancer themselves or having a family member who has battled cancer. And just, it's rough. It's rough watching that fight, and just every donation counts. So please, again, donate and spread all the videos that are happening this week to as many people as possible, because the more eyes, the more clicks, and the more donations we will get.
A great cause by anybody's standards. Even if you have a black heart, it'd be a great cause. All right. So, Robert, you are in the lead 9-8. You have a choice of choosing 3 numbers because you're in the lead. Go ahead.
Between what numbers?
1 and 14.
1 and 14. All right, let's go with 6, 14, and 4.
6, 14, and 4. Okay. Let me write that down here. All right. Nico, you got 3 numbers now.
12, 7, and 5.
Okay. 12, 7, and 5. All right, Nico, I will continue reading you your questions. In category number 12, your 2-pointer, let's see here if I can find it here. Your 2-pointer in category number 12. Your category is the NCAA. The NCAA.
Oh.
Right? Which is, we all know, is college sports. All right. This legendary NFL quarterback never won the Heisman Trophy in his college career at the University of Tennessee. Who is he?
That could be fucking anybody.
And you got 3 repeats and a challenge. Both of you guys have 3 repeats and a challenge in case.
I have, fun fact, I have been on the field where this player has played. Okay.
So if you want to repeat, you can get a repeat, Nico.
A repeat wouldn't help me much here. I'm going to say, and look probably dumb saying it, Brett Favre.
Actually, it's not a bad guess. It's not a bad guess.
Not Brett Favre. Brett Favre played for Ole Miss.
Brett, it's Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning.
Chicken parm, you taste so good.
All right. Okay, so you missed your 2-point question, so now you got to go to your 3-point question, and your 3-point question is in category 7. All right, let me scroll down to category 7, Nico. All right, scroll. 3-pointer in category 7. All right. And your category is in the category of tennis. Tennis.
Where are the MMA questions?
All right. What is the name of the tournament where tennis professionals from different countries compete against one another in singles and doubles to determine the best country at tennis?
This is not my official answer, but it sounds like you just described the Olympics, if there is tennis in the Olympics.
Now, they have a specific tournament within the tennis ranks from country to country when they play each other. And it's got a name.
Oh.
And like I said, you have 3 repeats.
Yeah, I'll use one.
All right. What is the name of the tournament where tennis professionals from different countries compete against one another in singles and doubles to determine the best country at tennis? They do it every year. I think they do it every year. Or maybe it's every 4 years they determine it. I don't know. Do you know anything about this, Caleb?
When you say every 4 years, it sounds like you're describing the Olympics.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's not. It's. You can.
I know. I'm just giving it.
You know, I'll just throw out a tournament. Is it the
5,
Australian
4. Unfortunately, that's not it. It's called Davis Cup. Davis Cup. All right, Nico. Oh, God, I hate to do this to you, buddy, but now it's your 5-point question, and you chose the category number 5 and your 5-point question. It all comes down to this: if you get this right, it goes back to Robert. If you get it wrong, Robert is the winner. Oh boy! Name one of 2 racetracks. Name one of 2 racetracks that are road course races in NASCAR. Name one of 2 NASCAR road courses. All you have to do is name one of 2. There are 2 road courses in NASCAR.
Oh, Christ. All I can think of is the Indianapolis Speedway. That's all I have, and it's probably wrong, but I'm going to use that as my answer. So,
all right. Unfortunately, Nico, that is incorrect. Robert Parker, you are the winner. It was Watkins Glen, which is in New York, and Sonoma, which is in California. Watkins Glen and Sonoma. And I'm sorry, Nico. I really wanted you to win this, man. I was like, God, the wrestling match didn't go your way. I was rooting for you, and Robert didn't even have a chance to answer his questions, which kind of stinks, Yeah,
give Robert a proper winners.
No, I know. I'm gonna Robert. I mean, congratulations, Robert. I mean, you answered a lot of tough questions, a couple of easy questions, a lot of tough. What are you thinking right now?
That I never want to play in sports again. It was just very stressful. I like playing in leagues where I'm comfortable, where I answer questions right a lot of the time. It makes me very uncomfortable to get questions wrong, especially to come out of like a first round with only 4 points. But I did okay. I got the softballs, which makes me feel good. Like the ones that we thought were going to be super, super, super easy, I got, and that's what matters. And definitely props to Nico for doing this. This is a lot of fun, and definitely check out the charity because it's a very good cause.
Did you know any of Nico's 3rd round questions?
I knew his first one.
Peyton Manning.
I knew that. Yeah.
Okay.
But, I didn't know it. That's what my guess would have been, and it would have been right. I didn't know it. But I did not know his other 2 for sure.
Okay. Nico, like I said, I feel really bad for you here, man. What do you got? What are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking that this is probably going to be a one-off for me in this division. Like, I wanted to test the waters in here, and I've tested the waters now, so I no longer have to ask what if, what could have been, things like that. I finally got to face Robert Parker in something one-on-one. It's mostly just been multi-man matches where it was basically geared toward him from the very beginning because of the medium. So, yeah, I can check that off my bucket list as well before Christian Harloff yanks him from us and we see him competing against Kalinowski in the future, which I'm assuming will probably happen. What can you do? Like I said from the start, I know one sport. It takes.
They were in there. I had them in third round. I had them in second round, and you just wasn't lucky enough to spin it or pick the number.
Yeah, that one sport takes place in a cage. People wear swim trunks and 4-ounce gloves and just try to kill each other for 15 to 25 minutes. And yeah, that's what excites me. But I did the best I could. I did the best I could with the knowledge I had. And thankfully, this wasn't a match where I was putting a lot of pressure on myself to succeed. Other matches, some that have taken place yesterday by the time you see this, and others that will probably take place after today. Yeah, a lot more pressure on me for some of those. And I will do my very best to win those because I don't want to go from day 1 to day 7 and have no victories whatsoever. I want at least one win besides the Combat Zone Wrestling Trivia Heavyweight Championship match, which is closed this week. I want to do as well as I can. And one of those matches just happens to be against our co-host for the evening, Coho. And
speaking of Caleb Coho, let's throw it to Caleb. Caleb, what'd you think of this match and the week? And talk about your match that you have coming up with Nico. Before you.
Let me stop you right there, Dan. Let me stop you right there.
Oh, you're
the crowd is on.
There is no way that Nico's beating me in my own house. Nico and I have played before twice. It was granted in a totally different medium, and I beat him twice. We played in General Movie Warzone, where I beat him there, and he's not beating me in Fandom. That's just a fever dream that he has. So he can sit there and hope and dream and pray for a win this week. That win's not coming against me. And let's be honest, the fact that our match is not the main event of your week, little insulting. Because let's be real, our rivalry is bigger than any of the other matches you have on your lineup here. And I can't wait to finish it, to win one last time, me versus you, and it's in my house, and I'm not losing. So congrats on losing to Robert in a match for once. Congrats on having this nice charity week. It's great. I love what you're doing. 7 days of losses for charity. And you know what? I am so excited to watch you play for that wrestling championship and maybe win. If you win, congratulations. But I can tell you right now, you're not beating me. You're not winning in Fandom. And when I beat you, I'm going to have a locked, guaranteed spot for that Summer Series tournament. And I'll be taking that locked spot away from you. And what's going to happen if I beat you, Nico? You're going to have to play the winner of Jim and Zadius to even think about getting in the tournament. So you either playing your best friend or your greatest enemy. And that's how it rolls in Fandom.
Okay, let me stop you right there. The reason why the title match is going on last, and not our match, is because it's a goddamn title match. Championship matches main event things. And that's one more championship that I'll have that you will never have. Because you haven't yet to win a belt in anything you've competed in. I just lost to a guy who holds 2 belts in 2 leagues. And I'm going to hold a belt in at least 1 league by the end of the week. You, so far, are beltless. So, suck on that, Joffrey, along with that poisonous drink that they serve you at the wedding where you finally meet your doom. And I promise you,
wow.
If any match, that's going to be the one I win.
Wow. All right, so we'll leave it at that between these guys. So today in Sports Battlefield, our winner is Mr. Robert the Hobbit Parker, and our unfortunate loser in this match is Nico. I just want to say good luck in the rest of your matches, Nico, and it's such a great cause that you're doing, and I just cannot. I'm glad I'm a part of it in just some small way, and unfortunately, I'm sorry that you didn't win today. give us some plugs, Robert.
Yeah, you can find me personally on Twitter and Letterboxd at RBRTPRKR98. That's my first and last name, no vowels plus ear. You can find me doing admin and hosting duties at Take 3 Productions and admin and hosting and question writing duties at Full Metal Media, specifically Full Metal Geek, as well as on the 2 podcasts I do. One was Zach Ford called Fireside Chit Chat, and the other one was Chance Ellison called Podcast Without a Cool Acronym, or PWCA.
All right. And Caleb.
You can find me right here on Multiplex Entertainment, where I host Fandom Fight on Fridays. I help out with Movie Warzone on Mondays, and me and Jake Marangoni are bringing the co-Oscars back on Thursdays. Our first episode should have aired already. If it hasn't, check out our discussion on the top 10 best director winners of all time. We'll be also breaking down our Oscar predictions. We'll talk about the Golden Globes. It's all coming up. And, of course, the actual co-Oscar ceremony will be happening in February, where all the Multiplex admins plus Chance and Paul have come together to make an Oscar ceremony. So, yeah, check that out.
Boy, I never get invited to anything, man. You can find me at Dan Skipallen on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest, or at From the Fourth Row at WordPress.com, where I write about movies, or at Cinesportstalk at .com. That's CINESPORTALK.com, where I write about sports and movies. And take it away, Mr. Nico.
There's going to be a co-Oscar ceremony?
Yeah.
I never get invited to anything.
There's always been one. I've had one for the last 3 years. It's just never been in video form until this year.
So it's just been in your head. Okay, I'm just going to go through my plugs now. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube at Nico Suave Regoli. That's NICOSUAVE REGOLI. You can find me over on Film Nerd TV, helping out with Combat Zone Wrestling Trivia, as well as the Week of Wrestling podcast with Hunter the Hitman Chambliss. I'm in a title fight, the heavyweight title fight for Combat Zone Wrestling Trivia. Again, that's the main event for this week on Sunday, live the 27th. Be there. And you can find me on Dedicated to Art with Case Cornelese and Christopher Doman in various videos. And, of course, right here at Multiplex Entertainment, that's the name of the Facebook group and the YouTube channel. The Twitter is at MultiplexYT. The Instagram is Multiplex Entertainment Network. The T-Punk is just Multiplex. Buy our awesome shirts, including the Trivia for THON shirt, which I will be designing, and hopefully it will be up on the site by the time we get to this week. And scheduling-wise, Monday is Movie Warzone, as well as the after show. Tuesday is TV Throwdown, Signals, and Fandom. Wednesday is Sports Battlefield, which you just watched right here. Thursday is the co-Oscars and Crisis on Earthplex. That's our Arrowverse discussion show. Friday is Fandom Fight, where I will be kicking Caleb Coho's ass, as well as Ranger Force versus Afro Samurai. Saturday is Nerdgasm. That's a debate show. I hate debates, but there might be a debate as part of this week. I don't know. I'm still talking. But Sunday is our recap show around League with Nico, although there won't be one this week because of the Combat Zone Wrestling Trivia Heavyweight Championship. And finally, the John Regoli Memorial Triviathon, 4THON, hashtag trivia, the number 4 THON. Donate, click that link below. Together we can help cure cancer. And if you're in Brooklyn from Thursday to Saturday of this week, I'll see you for the Schmodown live event.